I'm Ashley, and this is the Maverick Mompreneur podcast, where you're free and encouraged to own your desire to create and scale an impactful, discoverable online brand and business, a business that's aligned with your mission, lifestyle desires, personality, and zone of genius without wasting your time on the hustle and grind hamster wheel that is social media. Can I get an amen? Sis, you are a maverick, an original, willing to stand out in your authenticity, defy expectations, and do life and business outside the box. In our world, if it's not aligned with who we are, it's a hard pass or a brave pivot. So if you're here for the powerful identity shift and transformation from boss babe or boss mom to aligned CEO, building a one-of-a-kind, influential, hustle-free online business that will produce long-term impact and multiple streams of income while building yourself in the process, well, pop in those AirPods, grab that cup of coffee or glass of wine, and let's get growing. Hello, and welcome back to the Maverick Mompreneur podcast. I am your host, Ashley, and I'm so glad you're here. Whether you're a longtime listener or this is your very first time listening to the show, welcome. This is the episode for you if you've been feeling like your passive income in your business isn't, well, passive or there at all. Either you're constantly creating content, you're trying to sell, and you're still not seeing steady, predictable daily sales rolling in. You're going to want to listen to this episode because I'm going to break down the 4 non-negotiable things you need to build an automated profit system that actually works, a system that's going to bring in consistent revenue without you needing to hustle and show up on social media every single day. We don't play like that. If you don't have all 4 of these in place, that may be the reason that you feel stuck and frustrated and like passive income is totally a myth and out of reach, because trust me, I've been there, but now I'm on the other side, and so I'm about to change that for you. So grab a coffee, bust open your notes app, or just take this in while you go about your day, take a walk, and let's get into it. Before we jump into today's content, if you are tired of constantly hustling for sales and you want a clear, proven system to create consistent passive income, you cannot miss my upcoming workshop, Hustle to Passive Profits. It is going to be happening live on Thursday, March 13th at 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific. You can also catch the replay even after the fact. I will leave a link in the show notes. Let me tell you what you're going to be learning in this high impact session. I'll be breaking down the exact strategies with visuals that I use to create digital products that actually sell without having endless launches, constant content creation, being a guru, and all these things that we think we need to have in order to make passive profits, but it's not true. I'm going to show you how I automate my sales so that I literally make money even while I sleep. Yes, I know that's cliche, but I wake up to sales every morning, so it actually does happen. And how I build a business that supports my lifestyle and my well-being and not the other way around. So if that sounds good to you, definitely grab your spot before we kick off, because if you join and attend live, one person who attends live is going to win a 3-month scholarship to the Maverick Society, which is really awesome. And at the end, you'll get a chance to do some live Q&A and coaching with me, truly workshop style. So you definitely want to get in on the live version if you're listening to this before March 13th. If you missed the live workshop, like I said, no worries. You can grab the instant replay and all the bonus tools and implement the strategies you learn at your own pace. The Hustle to Passive Profits workshop is designed by me to help you finally escape the never-ending hustle and build a business that runs without you working 24/7. Check out the link in the show notes, and hopefully I'll see you inside. So I feel like I'm a broken record with this first one, but the first component you need in order to have predictable passive income is a really high converting, low ticket paid lead magnet, not a freebie, a paid lead magnet. If your only lead magnet is free, I hate to break it to you, but you're probably attracting the wrong audience. Now, not everyone in the audience is wrong. Some are going to be your ideal clients, and freebies can definitely have a place in your marketing marketing. But if you're looking for consistent sales and building a list of actual buyers and repeat customers, you need to have a low ticket digital offer that people pay for. Why? Buyers buy again. Freebie seekers, they're not always ready to invest and they have no skin in the game. And so using and implementing and getting a result and therefore wanting more of what you have to offer is significantly dropped when it's a free item. What I teach in my low ticket toolkit method is exactly how to create a proven, simple, high converting paid lead magnet that attracts buyers and works on autopilot. So if you don't have a paid lead magnet yet, that is your first action step. You can check out the low ticket toolkit method through the link in the show notes. It's $17. Make your front end low ticket paid lead magnet. Otherwise, you will have a difficult time creating consistent passive income with this formula that I'm sharing with you today. So the second thing that you need, and I think this goes without saying, but I'm going to say it because if you're new and you're like, how would I create passive income? You need to have an automated sales system. Now, there's a lot of entrepreneurs out there that talk about wanting to create passive sales, but they really struggle with this because they don't actually have a system selling for them. They don't have copy that is selling for them. There are so many nuances and parts to a working automated profit sales system. And if you don't have that set up and dialed in, you're always going to feel like you're chasing the next customer, the next client. You're chasing leads, trying to keep up with social media, wondering why sales aren't consistent. But when you have a sales system in place, one that moves people from discovering you and your brand to interested to buying to on-ramping without you lifting a finger, you shift from constantly hustling to waking up to sales notifications every day. So you need an automated sales system to sell your front end offer and then to ascend your buyers through your other offers without you being present. This is what eliminated sales calls for me, and it can do the same for you too if you're looking to create more passive income in your business. Now, the next part, number 3, this is a non-negotiable, but this is what makes a low ticket funnel work. You have to have a strong upsell funnel. And I think this is really exciting, but once you've got that low ticket offer bringing in buyers and you have a system that sells on autopilot, how you make sure that you're maximizing revenue from every sale and actually profiting from this funnel, especially if you're running ads, is a well-structured upsell funnel that creates a buying frenzy. Because here's the thing, if you're only making one-off sales and you're not offering strategic upsells, downsells, order bumps, and cross-selling, then you're leaving so much money on the table. One of my low ticket funnels, which starts with a front end offer, a low ticket toolkit that's $22, which is what I teach in my $17 course, that brought in over $20,000 in sales in 2024. And that was my first foray into setting up this type of funnel. And now I just do it off the back of my hand. But the reason that it worked so well was the upsell funnel. I do have a course on walking you through exactly how to increase your average order value without adding extra work inside of the revenue amplifier, which I believe is always linked in the show notes. If not, I'll definitely link it for this episode if you're wanting to set that up. But that right there is the moneymaker. That is what makes a huge difference. That is what makes a low ticket funnel work and be profitable. And then the fourth element, and this one might surprise you, we've got your high converting low ticket paid lead magnet. We've got your automated sales system. We have your strong upsell funnel on the back end. But you know what you need more than any of those, is the commitment to make it happen. This is a truth that a lot of people don't want to hear, but none of this works if you don't actually commit to implementing it and to tweaking and testing and trying it until it works. You have to commit to make it happen. It doesn't happen overnight. You can have the best strategies, tools, offers, training, but if you don't stay consistent and if you don't have a support system or a person to keep you accountable, a lot of times you're going to find yourself spinning in circles or just giving up and going back and doing the same old thing you've always done. And that's one of the reasons why I created the Maverick Society, which is my coaching membership. If you've been around for a while, you're either a member or you've heard me talk about it before. But I created this because I know what it's like to have a great idea, but not a clue on how to implement it, and then getting stuck and giving up on something because it's too confusing. I literally bought a funnel course for $9.97 happen back in 2018, and I was all ready to build out this complex funnel. It was not the type of funnel that I build out now, but it was so over my head, and it was just a self-paced, self-guided type of thing, which is actually crazy to think about spending $997 and what a percentage of my income in 2018 that actually was. But I was committed. I wanted to make it happen, but I didn't have any community. I didn't have anyone to ask. I didn't have the course creator to ask a question to, and it was so overwhelming because it was like learning a totally different language. Now, looking back, that wasn't even a complex funnel, but I created the Maverick Society because I know what I needed back in the day, and it took me years to get to this point. But if I'd had someone to just be like, nope, here's a simple tweak like I can do for my members, then I would have completed the course. I would have implemented it fully, and who knows? But anyway, in the Maverick Society, you get weekly hot seat coaching calls with me. You can also ask questions and get feedback, either written, sometimes I'll do video feedback within 24 hours during the week, so you don't have to wait call to call. You get all of my courses, so you get to dive in and get anything you need. So low ticket toolkit, passive digital product funnel, revenue amplifier, all the things. There's like 25 plus courses in your library. You do not need all of those, but I do have in the Maverick Society a brand builder's roadmap. We'll walk you through step by step so that you don't even need to depend on me necessarily, but I'm there for your questions as you implement things. Not to ask, what do I do next? Because you'll know, because you'll have access to our core curriculum and roadmap. We also have monthly business planning sessions, so you always know your specific next step. There's not a cookie cutter model that you have to follow. And then the best part is an incredible community of entrepreneurs, all women, who get it and are building their businesses alongside you in a variety of different niches. I am not a coach for coaches in business. I coach women who are mission driven, who have unique niches, unique expertise, and want to monetize their brand and create passive income with packaging up their knowledge and giving helpful courses, tools, resources, consultation, and coaching to their people. So if you're tired of trying to figure out how to do this alone, you don't have to. And you can actually try the Maverick Society for $1 for a full 7 days. And if you love it, you can lock in the current rate before it becomes an annual commitment later on in the year. I'll drop a link in the show notes. It's also at elevatedwithashley.com/membership. And if you're ready to take this whole automated profit system seriously, I would love to see you inside. Before we close up, I want to recap what you need for predictable passive income in your business. So number one, a high converting, low ticket, but still paid lead magnet so that you're building a list of buyers. And if you don't have one, you need the low ticket toolkit method. You can go implement. Several of my students have reported back. They throw that together. They use my sales page in a Snap template, publish it, and get a sale or more that very same day. Second thing you need, automated sales system. The third is a strong upsell funnel. And the fourth is commitment to make it happen and see it through until it does happen. If you would like help or support on all of the above, definitely check out the Maverick Society for support, strategy, and coaching. I hope you found today's episode helpful. If you did, I would appreciate you hitting that subscribe button, leaving a review, rating, all the things. It really does help the show, and it helps me to continue to provide high quality training and resources and episodes here on the podcast for free. So if you're ready to implement what you've been hearing me talk about for so long, all the links that you need are in the show notes. And I'm excited for you to make 2025 the year that your passive income finally clicks. I'll see you in the next episode. And until then, cheers to your impact. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a ton of value. And if you did, I would really appreciate if you would rate, subscribe, and review this podcast. It really helps push out the message that I have to share with other female entrepreneurs. Thank you so much.